7 o'clock, time to call the meeting to order. Stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Yeah, he went to that. He went to the hospital.
Secretaries, minutes of last month's meeting, everyone should have received. Do I have any additions or corrections? Then I will make a motion to accept the meeting minutes as presented. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Treasurer's report. Everyone should have received a copy of the Treasurer's report today. Any questions on the Treasurer's report?
Nope, I'll just say I appreciate it getting ahead of time like that. Yeah. So thank you.
Yep.
All right, then I will make a motion to approve the Treasurer's report as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, reading of the bills. All right, so presented we have vouchers 8279 through 8307 for a total of $162,925.48. It's a rather large amount this month because we had the payment for the Station 3 bond this month. I will make a motion to pay vouchers 8279 through 8307.
Second.
Ted?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Randy?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
We did the bills, so. Communications, we had a couple of things. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Advanced IT. We hope you are able to slow down and enjoy the magic and joy the season has to offer. Sweet. They're cute little shirts. Onondaga County Fire Coalition is extending an invitation to join the 15th annual Onondaga County Fire and Emergency Education Legislative Convention, conversation, sorry. This event will be held at Cicero Fire Department Station 1, Saturday, January 27th, from 9 to 11:30 with a breakfast ahead from 7:45 to 8:45 a.m. The focus of this year's discussion will be on transitioning to combination departments with adding paid personnel and the SUNY OCC Fire Prevention Program. So if anybody is interested, let us know. Some information on EMT classes. So I'm going to send that down to Tony. You can send it out to your training officer. We have a solicitation for a security system. Look at later, and then something from the County Chiefs Association. I am writing on behalf of the Onondaga County Fire Chiefs Association to extend an invitation to our 51st annual installation banquet. It will be held on Friday, January 19th at the Doubletree in East Syracuse. Cocktail hour will begin at 6, dinner to follow at 7, hors d'oeuvres and menu listed. Send that down to Tony as well. And that's it for correspondence. Commissioners reports, general. So a couple of things. Do we want to keep the meetings the second and fourth Tuesday of the month going into 2024?
Is there a conflict?
Good. I usually just double check. Sometimes we've had to change it before. So, all right. So,
I do have a question with that. Is there a reason why we can't see that most of us live on that side of the road? Can we be in Station 3?
we discussed it, and the only reason we kept it here was because there's not enough room per se. If we have a lot of public, the meeting room is smaller than that room.
Right.
I mean, yes, we could. We just have to move it out into the truck floor if we wanted to do that. But we certainly could. There's no reason we can't.
No, I'm just saying different.
Yeah, we kind of went back and forth about that last year because we talked about moving it to Station 3 for this year. But
It doesn't matter. I just try it for a year. Little change of scenery.
Yeah.
we can change it. We just have to advertise it and make sure that there's nothing.
I
Usually
personally think it's too small in that room. But
the meeting room is too small.
To have it in the truck floor, it's not good.
Well, we would have to bring chairs over there because we don't have any chairs.
Okay, leave it here. It is tight. Bad idea.
Bad idea. The station wasn't built with that in mind. All right.
Less busy over there.
So we'll keep the meetings on the second and fourth Tuesdays. We'll keep them here at 7 p.m. And then our first organizational meeting will be Tuesday, January 9th. Just so you are all aware, I will not be here. I will be out of town for work. So the three of you must be here in order to hold the meeting.
Are we doing the workshop?
No, we can't go there. Unless you really want to spend the day after Christmas.
No, I don't.
Okay.
So
Because I'm not going to.
while we're here,
Then we need to move it.
Yeah, because
Tom won't be here either.
we
So
won't have.
can we do it later? I'm actually,
What about just doing it on the Monday?
Can we do it on the 2nd? Well, it's there for you. Usually,
Oh, that does that.
two days. I mean, honestly, we could do it, I think it doesn't have, we could do it any day that week, right, Zach? There's nothing.
Yeah, it's between the 1st and the 15th.
Okay. So we could do it any night, that first week of January.
Are you gone all week, Steve?
I'm actually going to be gone for like 3 weeks, I think. I can make the second. You want to do it the second? Does that work?
The 2nd, yeah.
Fine with me. Yeah.
We're good? Okay. We'll make it the 2nd.
You'll be here?
I will be here. I'm just gone the 8th through the 12th. All right. I don't have anything for administration tonight and no additional update on financials. Oh, I take that back. I am going to give an update on financials. So Megan has been working with M&T to try to get electronic banking statements, and they have not been the most cooperative. I've called them as well, finally got a little bit of traction going, but they informed me that if we adopt electronic statements, that they're going to charge us a fee. And I thought that was really stinky of them. So I'm actually talking to a couple of other local banking institutions to see if maybe we can find a better deal for us. So I will keep up to date on that, but I am. is what we currently have.
Totally.
Geez, we're saving it.
Yeah, saving money.
We're saving it, saving it postage. and
Less trees.
It was hard for sometimes the bills will come in the mail and say.
It's not worth it.
So I will keep you up to date and find what else I can find, if I can find anything. That's the only thing I had under financials, so Chief McIntyre, truck maintenance.
I do. PMs will be starting early January. Try to get them January, February, March. Everything should be done as far as big equipment. December 20th, Engine 21 is going to have the tools mounted and some chargers wired in and whatnot, but they couldn't fit into PM at the same time, so it'll be a couple weeks after that. But I'll realistically get an RTP drawn up to cover all the big equipment like we've done in the past.
Drones, right?
Yes. Typically, the only time we steer away from that is like special projects that make, sense to do something else. I had the boat PM'd and winterized for the winter. As soon as now comes spring, literally it's turn the key to go to work. So that's all taken care of as well. Wayne's got one of the old Chiefs cars up on the website now. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that point. And the trailer is up. That trailer sold. The trailer sold.
Right, and so that was it you that sent the message in there? 6,500? Somebody sent it. Wayne did.
What?
You send it?
Yeah, it came from, it was your letter on the trailer. The trailer was sold.
Yeah, it's on the agenda because we need to accept
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to steal the thunder. I thought we would get more than that for that, but anyways, that's all for truck maintenance.
Buildings and grounds, Jeff.
Station 4, painting has been completed. They did a very nice job out there. They did a lot of patch. The walls were bad. They did a lot. Also, I got a price to do the floors. Just the main room, the 2 bathrooms, and the kitchen. I only got one price. It's $2,425. You get them. It's hard to get close. Last time I did that, one guy got real mad at me about it. So, but if you want another quote, I can get another quote. But I was trying to get it because they're having their banquet there on the 13th. So, and I know you're not having a workshop on the 26th.
What's that, to strip them and...
Yeah, strip them right.
Is this the same company that we've used before?
Yes, he did the Station 3.
Okay.
It's Supreme Clean.
Okay. Yeah, I think last time we didn't have, we couldn't get 3 quotes either for it, so we just...
With them having their banquet and everything else, I think we should get it done.
I'll make a motion to hire Supreme to do the Station 4 floors at a total cost of $2,500.
Supreme Clean is the name.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
That's all I have.
All right. Wayne?
I have the request from the workshop, and then I added a couple other items because we're not having the workshop later this month. Just some office supplies, and then more stickers for the SCBA bottles for the new ones that we got in, and then a pager repair. So.
Any questions? All right, and I will make a motion to pay POs 2262, 63, 64, 65, 66, and 67 for a total of $1,692.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Anything else?
No, you're gonna cover the rest of it, right?
I'm gonna try. All right, security and computers, update to the camera system. The camera system, the new VCR box is in at Station 3. Station 1 and Station 3 cameras are set and working. Station 2 is ongoing, and depending, maybe more work involved. There seems to be a little bit of a issue with having the correct logon and password to get into the camera system at Station 2. What we have is apparently not working. So we're calling the company that did the initial installation, which is Installations Unlimited, to see if they have a backdoor to get us in. If they don't, it's going to involve taking all of the cameras down, resetting them, and re-putting them back up and creating them, so it's going to be a little, yeah. Did I cover it all?
Pretty much in a nutshell.
Pretty much in a nutshell.
Nope.
The other thing, which really isn't security or computers, but I don't really have anywhere else to stick it. Wayne has been very good, and we've been having some issues with text messages being sent through the different carriers, the latest one being Verizon. He had been working with Alpine, and Alpine pointed us in the direction that Verizon has a emergency management portal program that works with all carriers that will work with us in getting text messages out to the members. So we had talked to them, they agreed to help us out, they sent us a phone free of charge because we needed a line to do this. We got the phone, we have the portal set up, it's working. I have it tested on my phone. It's working with and for Verizon right now, but there seems to be a hiccup with some of the other carriers, so we have to call into the help desk. But once we get that all said and done, we should be shutting off text messages through RedMX, and it will strictly go through here because it's a better system. But stay tuned as we work through that. Yeah. Well, I guess it goes through, somehow routes through RedMX, but I don't really know that. I'm not an IT guru.
So we got that board.
Yep. But we're working on it. So hopefully that will, because I don't know if people have noticed, but if you get text messages from RedMX, they're hit or miss right now, or they're way delayed. You might get it like a day late, or it's just causing problems. So we're hoping that this will shore up the timeliness of getting the text messages. All right, safety. Tony, do you have anything for safety?
Yeah, just a few small things. Talk to Sean. Obviously, winter months are here. We reminded our personnel to try to slow down, which is an ongoing conversation, as you're aware. No COVID numbers at all are an issue with the department. All said and done, hopefully we'll have some information on a mental health awareness type program in a few months. But been working with the insurance company on that. Other than that, I am making a few changes for next year, but that's not done yet.
Implying we're all crazy.
Touché.
Get it?
For the safety.
Well, why don't you roll right into the chief's report?
Well, I would be privileged to do that. So as we know, elected pending approval at your annual meeting, Tony McIntyre, myself, is elected district chief. His deputy, elected pending approval, is Derek Natoli. Assistant chief Jeff Belzak will be car 3, and Assistant Chief Robert Kelly will be car 4, again pending approval on your business meeting. Update on the chief's vehicles. All the chief's vehicles' tires were changed over to the winter tires and whatnot. I'd like to send Squad 2, as we've done in the past, on the first weekend of February to the winter games with the company. We need a vehicle that has a tow hitch on it, and that makes sense. We use that. So the first weekend in February, they'll be taking the department's thank you, barbecue trailer. I just got to make sure that that has been inspected and up to date. I mentioned 21. You followed my ongoing email conversation chains regarding the town of Van Buren Codes Office, correct? Is everybody aware? I've received nothing from the last email requesting to sit down. So what I'm planning on doing is going to the town supervisor over there and getting some things arranged, and I'll try to get some things scheduled, and I'd appreciate if a couple of you could join me when that's on the horizon so we could make sure that we're doing the right thing and get on the same page. And last but not least, I need an executive session tonight. Should only take 5-10 minutes. That's it.
I think your deal with the town of Van Buren was right on.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nominations and resignations of members. We have nothing under either fire company. Old business, so Tony alluded, the 2010 snowmobile trailer was up on the auction site. We had a final bid of $6,500. We need to either accept the bid or counter offer the bid. We cannot just not accept it.
I'm not familiar with the trailer, but you thought it should have been more.
Yeah.
What year is it? 2010.
What year is it in?
2010.
2010.
13 years old.
It is 13 years old, but it probably doesn't have, not traveled down the road 400 miles. Now, with that being said, what's something like that new? It's probably 20 grand.
24 foot. How big is it?
24 foot.
24
car. Is it a car mate?
I don't think so. I think it's that.
Can't remember the manufacturer.
Yeah. The diamond trailer.
All right, well, it's a double-edged sword, right? I mean, it is.
My only thing is this is probably the best time to sell a snowmobile trailer, right? Because,
No question.
you know, rather than trying to sell it in the summer.
I certainly, if we don't title it, we're going to have to house it somewhere. We don't need the 24-foot trailer. Yeah. Probably, I just thought it would draw more money, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it depends on,
Yeah, I mean, you can go online and buy a brand new one for 66, 68.
seriously?
Would sell it. I
We
mean,
better take the 65 and run, right? I'll make a motion.
Yeah, I'll
If you need a motion, right? Or do we need
Accept the bids.
to accept it?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
I'll make the motion, we accept the 6,500. Be done with it.
Get rid of it.
Ben?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Randy?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
I will go in tomorrow and accept it. That was all I had for old new business, unless somebody else has something.
Zach, thank you for the email last week, I think it was. That was one of the things we don't do a lot of, right? So it's always good to refresh that, the proper procedures for that. Appreciate the info.
All right, under new business, this probably could have gone to communication, I can get it later. We have a letter from Penske Logger, basically sending it out to their present clients, going into next year. If we want to continue their services, we have 3 options. Option 1 is an hourly rate of $300 per hour. It will be billed in 6-minute increments. There is an annual fee of $3,500 for which we will review all of your meeting minutes and provide written comments and suggestions. You may also ask questions in the minutes which can answer as part of this flat fee, We also can draft resolutions that require legal specific content. Option 2 is an hourly rate of $350. They will bill in 6-minute increments and charge a non-refundable annual fee of $2,100, which will be applied to the first 6 hours of our service. And then option 3 is an hourly rate of $400 per hour. They will bill in 6-minute increments, and there's no minimum annual fee. I say we continue with option 1. It's what we've done in the past, and it gets us back. I'm guessing that you come with option 1. That's right. Any preference?
I'm good with it. Yeah, we appreciate having Zach here.
We really do.
like Zach. So, as long as we get Zach, we'll
Keeps us out of jail.
All right.
Yeah.
You should put there in there, like, include Zach.
Yeah.
That's like a selling point.
Brad will be like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, right.
After all these years?
Yeah, right. I'm getting pushed right to the
I'm sorry,
curb.
Brad has not once come to one of our
I
meetings.
know, you let him know too.
I'll let them know.
Because every time we've asked him to come,
He's too busy.
he has an engagement on Long Island that he has to be at.
Well, where he is tonight.
It's always Long Island. Yeah.
That's where all the money is.
If we give this to you, could you take that?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Can you just write the note?
Oh, you might want to copy it? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll make a copy of it.
That was all I had for new business, unless somebody else has anything else?
Is everybody updated on Tom Perkins? No.
Yep.
He's now at Syracuse, he went there yesterday. He's probably gonna do a couple weeks of rehab there, and then they will schedule the surgery after that. He definitely has to have surgery.
Oh, he hasn't had surgery yet?
Yeah. No, he hasn't.
Okay.
He definitely has a broken neck. But I did hear from Billy tonight that he was able to feed himself tonight at dinner, so that was a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
And he can accept visitors,
All right, cool.
so anybody can go and see him.
Good deal.
All right. Station usage, no report or no requests. Any comments from the public? Are you in public tonight?
No, I can't.
All right, then, I am going to adjourn the regular meeting at 7:28. And I'm going to open up a request for executive.
Personnel issue, but no action will be.
Correct, it would be a personnel issue to discuss an executive, no vote will be taken.
Okay, what you said. That's why you're here, that's why we like you.
You'll have to take a vote on that though, to move into executive.
Okay,
Yes.
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 Is that what you're asking?
Can I, what's the executive, I don't know whether I can be in the executive
You can be
session.
here.
Okay.
The head of the door frame.
All right, well, if we're gonna do executive session, then maybe we should
We can go right into the chief's
go up in the
office.
chief's office.
It's literally 5 minutes.
Okay.
Tighten them up.